Right, we're recording now. Hello and welcome. This is Andy Sacker, the founder of the Golden Prodigy interview series, and I'm here with fantastic Mr. Brett McFall on one of his Warpies weekends. I just want to show you obviously where we are at this minute, and here I am as well, so I'll just say hi to everybody listening to this. Come back to Brett. First of all, Brett, I want to thank you for your time.
Hey, my pleasure.
It's a pleasure to obviously spend just a few minutes with you today. I really appreciate that, and it's an honour and privilege to be with you. The first question I'd like to ask you is, what is it you do, the sort of information you provide for obviously your clients, your members, how that can help the average person out there?
Okay, I guess what you can summarise what I do as I teach people how to start and run an internet business. It's what I've done since 2002, and so people wanted to know how am I doing it. I was able to leave my job. I worked for 12 years as an employee, and so I was able to leave that through using the internet. And people want to know, how did you do it, and can I do the same? So I show people how to do that all over the world, and it's actually not that hard. There are some simple principles. I make it very, very easy. And if you just do, take things step by step, you actually can start an internet business. Now, what would you be selling? You'd be selling things like information, things like ebooks, audio files, even video files, and generally the people who are searching on the internet are looking for information, so if you can provide that information, and then people will buy that information from you. It's really as simple as that. So that's generally what I do. I just sell information on the internet, and then I teach people how they too can sell information on the internet as well.
Lovely, thank you very much for that. What would you say then is the easiest way for the average person to actually achieve financial freedom, or just have enough money to replace their job income?
Well, I guess it's about, there's a couple of things. First thing is the mindset. The first thing is to actually be able to believe that it can be done. We have people and examples in the program who are earning maybe $5,000 US a month, some at $10,000 a month, some at $15,000 a month. So for a lot of people starting to learn that, they think, well, how can I possibly earn that much per month? And it is possible. So we actually need a mindset shift about that it is possible. And then if it is possible and other people are doing it, then we just need to find out how can you do it too. And so that's the first thing. But in order to make that happen, you just simply need to offer value. If you're not earning the money that you want, I believe you're simply not offering the value that people out there want. And when you do offer value, then the money comes, the money flows to you, and you wonder where it's been all your life, right? So it's about finding out where there's a need and finding out how you can solve it. The great thing about the internet is you actually don't need to know how to solve problems. You just need to know where to find the information to help people solve their problems. And there's so many techniques. So it means that if you're not an expert in any area, it doesn't stop you from making an income on the internet, because you can find out where the solutions are at a very low price or absolutely for free, and you can on-sell that information to customers who want that information. So in a very short way, get the right mindset that it actually can be done, and then find out the techniques to make it happen. So whether you're in an offline business or an online business, I think we're going to focus on basically being a solution to a problem. How can you make something easier? How can you make something quicker? How can you actually solve a problem for any customer? So online or offline, that principle works every single time. If you look at any simple business out there which is working, they have in some way solved a problem. And if you can find a way to do that, then suddenly if you're wanting to leave a job and become an entrepreneur, it is actually quite easy, because you know how to do it. You're going to solve a problem, and people like me and other people teach you how to do that.
Thank you very much. One final question, Brett. Do you have any sort of last words of wisdom for any entrepreneurs out there that are going to be listening to this, on how they can actually run a better business, or just get the most out of life that life can give them?
Sure, okay, that's a pretty big question there. How can they get tips for running a business and tips for getting the most out of life, right? I'll see what I can do. Okay, so tips for running a business, I guess the solution to the problem is the overall principle. But the tips for running a business, I think, is you find something that you're going to enjoy. If you're going to do something every single day, you better make sure you enjoy it, because you won't do it long term. Also, listen to customers. One of the biggest reasons for my success is because I've listened to what people want. So instead of me trying to create solutions that I think people need, I found out what people want, find out what their weaknesses are, what their problems are, what challenges they're having, and I provide the solutions to that, and that really makes a difference. So it's listening to the customers. Listening to them and let them direct you. They'll actually show you how to succeed, how to become rich, if you want to put it that way. They'll tell you exactly what they want you to. They'll tell you exactly what they want you to give them. If you provide it, it's game over. Now, in terms of a fulfilling life, that's a little bit of a hard one. I believe in balance, though. I believe in make sure your life is balanced. So it's not all about work. It's not just all about work. It's about finding a complete balance in your life with family and friends and work, and also some private time too, and helping out. Where can you help other people. I don't believe you're fully satisfied unless you're helping someone or a community in some way. So I think it's very important to find that in your life as well. So that would be my tips, and hopefully that's helpful for you.
It's been very helpful. And what is the best way for people to contact you, Brett?
Certainly, it's very simple. Simply go to brettmcfall.com. It's my name, brettmcfall.com, and there's a lot of free gifts there for you as well. You're welcome to go on there and check it out.
Lovely. Well, thank you for your time. Hope everybody can see this. This is Andy Sacker, the founder of the Golden Prodigy interview series. I'd love to hear your feedback. I'd love to know, obviously, anything we can do to help you, to give you good information, the sort of things that you're really looking for. And you can reach us at goldenprodigy.com. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.